called his wife and we were FaceTiming because like he was happy to see me, you know.
Really? Oh, okay.
Bro, it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
He's like, look what I got. It's like, hey, babe, you won't believe what I got.
He wanted us to take selfies and stuff, you know. We took some selfies. You won't believe what I caught today.
Holy shit. hey, he helped you.
Yeah, he helped
you.
Hey,
yeah,
he
yeah.
helped me. But yeah, funny thing about like China is like they don't see black people often.
Right.
Like, what if we're all collectively coming together as individuals to somehow create some type of energy? But what energy would we be creating? Maybe
we can't even fathom.
Refuel.
What if it's not physical energy that we're putting off or what's being harnessed? What if it's like spiritual energy? You know what I'm saying?
Hey everybody, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Ian. Thanks for tuning into the Wild Fools Podcast. That's how we do it. Got it right this time. Yeah. Back with the green LA hat, huh?
Yeah.
How many colors you got? How many colors you have? Actually, I'm ready to say.
I have 4. I have a blue, black, brown, and then green.
Which one's your favorite?
It depends what I'm wearing.
Oh, so it's like goes with the fit. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your? Well, you still gotta have a favorite.
I think my favorite has to be probably the green one.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know why, but it's just like, it surprisingly is versatile.
Okay.
I was kind of surprised. Like, it goes a lot with a lot of stuff, you know, like, for example, if you're wearing all black, a subtle green is nice, you know?
It's good. Okay. Right.
If there's hints of green in your fit,
you can wear it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like, so you're saying, is it more like a neutral? What would be neutral colors? Like brown, black?
Pretty much all the ones that I got except blue, I feel like they're very neutral.
Neutral?
Yeah.
Is it like a light blue or a dark blue?
It's more like a dark blue. Yeah. But I recently got into hats. I actually used to not like wearing hats. And now I'm like, I like them.
What changed your mind?
I don't know. I just went. Funny enough, bro, I went to the Lids, the hat store.
Right.
And like I went for my friend, and he was getting some hats, and I was trying them on and stuff. Bro.
You're like, hey, I kind of look good in this. But check this out. Yeah.
Yo, they had these A-frame hats, and then, bro, it was this gay guy that was working there, and bro, I can't tell if he was trying to hit on me or just complimenting me. But bro,
was he trying to make a sale?
I don't know. I don't even know if they get commission, but like, he was like, "Oh wow, this A-frame hat." He's like, "Wow,
what is an A-frame hat?"
Pretty much this. Like, you see this like box,
right?
Like they call it A-frame.
Okay.
There's all other ones. There's like that one.
What is this one?
Like a regular, like, I think dad hat type.
Dad hat. Okay.
I'm not even kidding. And
that's
then
a name.
That's what I used to wear. And then there's baseball.
That's like a baseball cap.
Well, baseball is a little bit different too. And then there's a fitted one.
The fitted. Oh, I guess the fitted is like baseball.
Yeah. It is also baseball, but they have a couple of different baseball type hats.
Got you.
This is a baseball team, I'm assuming.
Yeah, like LA Dodgers. Yeah.
But like the frame of the hat, apparently that's why I hate getting into things.
Right.
Because there's just so much.
There's like connoisseurs of every single thing.
Every single thing you can think about, you know.
I feel that.
How we're talking about the lighting and how
Right.
There's so much that goes into lighting. And once you go through the rabbit hole, you're like, yeah, I don't want to get down.
And it almost like turns you off of it because it's so much information.
It's brain like
right.
It's like I get kind of like paralyzed, you know, because I want to know, but I'm like, I can't ever master this.
So I got too much shit on my plate right now. Yeah. I feel that same way about coffee, dude. Like, you know how there's like whiskey connoisseurs that like can taste like the oakness or like whatever the smokiness to the whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel that way for coffee. I don't know why, but lately, like, I used to just be like a whatever drip coffee, like from the pot type of guy. But like lately, dude, I've been hitting spots that the coffee is just ridiculously expensive and it turns me off of it every single time. But then I taste it and I'm like, oh, because I like the flavor of coffee. Like, I like
that's why you had coffee today.
I just love coffee, dude. Like I love like that the coffee I had this morning or when I first got here was a 6-shot Americano.
Okay, that's crazy.
But I'm from Washington though, bro. We're like coffee fiends in Washington. Like
My
actually,
girl, like, just in Ethiopian culture in general, they literally have coffee. I don't know if ceremony is the right word, but like every day they drink coffee.
right? As like they
Yeah.
kind of do the same thing for like it's tea time, like
Yeah,
in like
pretty
Europe or
much.
whatever like that.
Yeah, and then they like do multiple rounds. Each round, the coffee gets less and less strong because they're like it's getting
oh, so they
diluted
use the
over time.
same pot or
I'm
not
pretty
pot,
sure,
but
like something like that, right? So, if she doesn't have coffee,
yeah.
she gets a headache. Like,
Dude, I was just about to say, that's a real like addicting, like because if you don't have it, your body like goes through weird withdrawals.
Yeah.
That's why I had that because I haven't had it for the past 2 days, and I swear to God, I had the worst headache like all yesterday, and I was like, I'm just not drinking enough water, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I didn't drink coffee today.
yeah, and that's
It's
the
like
thing,
a drug, bro.
Like,
It's crazy.
It is a drug, and those last for a while.
Yeah.
And then like over time, obviously you get used to it and whatnot.
Right.
But like, yeah, her and coffee, like they go, like there's no, like you can't start the day. We can't do anything unless she has her day.
Bro,
Her coffee.
I love coffee, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and dude, if you get into like the weeds of it, there's
so
like
much behind
so
it.
much, like the temperature, the weight of the weight of your espresso, like how you mix it, the amount of time you wait before you pour the espresso into another cup. If you wait too long, there's this like it's called like Frima or something on top of the espresso. If you wait too long, that's when it gets bitter and it's not as smooth. Like you can
Yeah.
literally take. That's why like Starbucks is whatever. But I understand now how people are like real coffee drinkers are like, oh, Starbucks, like their coffee tastes like shit. And I never got it before, but now I'm like, oh, because
It's hard to mass produce good things.
some people can do it. Like Pete's coffee, I think
pretty good.
it's better than Starbucks. But the best ones I've had are like the little like diner coffee shops or whatever you go in and they're only open for like 4 hours a day.
Oh, yeah,
and they
and-
have the fucking school bus size like coffee espresso machine.
Yeah, we've gone to like, cause that's her thing.
yeah.
So we go to different ones. And yeah, some of them have like these fancy machines and
so
all that. But she recently got into making her own coffee. So,
Right.
and cause apparently my brother also started making his own. Cause I guess, shoot, I don't
It's
know.
way cheaper.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
the
way
amount of money
cheaper.
you spend on dude, the
And when you
upsell on coffee is
fine-tune it,
crazy.
When you fine tune the recipe,
Yeah.
and yeah, like you said, the upsell is crazy.
Fucking
Like
insane.
the other day, we went to get a cup of coffee was $7.
Bro, they
Bro.
probably costed 20 cents to make that coffee.
That would piss me off if I like coffee. That's why but I can't even drink coffee because if I drink literally like a sip, bro, I start feeling like shit.
Really?
Yeah, I start feeling like I'm about to pass out.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Like I can't drink coffee, but I like it because I don't think coffee. People would argue with me, but I don't think coffee is good for you.
I mean, not in
gonna
excess.
kill you.
It's not in excess.
But it's like energy drink, right? Caffeine,
Right.
Like those energy drinks, those are really bad for you.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And same thing.
I was on
It gives me the
Celsius for a
same.
while.
It gives me the same effect as those energy drinks. When
Really?
I drink it, I feel like shit.
To me, this is a wild comparison, but to me, coffee's like drinking a beer, and like energy drinks are like taking a shot.
Really?
Does that make sense? Like kind of like I can leisurely drink coffee. I could have a couple.
I mean, yeah, because I
Right.
feel like the energy drink themselves, they're pumped.
Yeah, with
a
caffeine.
bunch of
Yeah,
caffeine.
and then they add all these extra like vitamins
And all
fucking
these
shit.
different
Yeah.
flavors you can't
Vitamins. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, it's kind of scary because
Yeah.
a lot of the newer like foods that we're introduced to, like the ones that are genetically modified and engineered, we don't really know the repercussions of them until
No, not at all. Or like they're spraying. Well,
The
because in
near
other
future.
countries, like they say how people go to like Europe and eat pasta and shit for like a week straight and then lose weight, and then you
Yeah.
do the same thing here, and then you
fuck.
you get fat as fuck.
yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and not only that, but do you know that in other countries, the same snacks and foods we have here, their ingredients list is less because their government prevents them from using all these preservatives. And all
Really?
that. Yeah. So like, if you go to McDonald's in Europe, you're gonna find that like the French fries, they probably have half as many ingredients. You know?
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy as hell. And then some of them don't even have like don't have the same like chocolates and stuff that we have here.
Yeah.
Because those preservatives are illegal. Yeah.
That's so wild.
It would be
The fact
nice.
that-
It would be nice. That's why I want to go. I want to go and like taste all their stuff. Look at
just to feel the difference.
Yeah.
I like, I don't know what it is. Cause like, I feel like we, for the most part, or at least I, like when I'm in camp or when I'm training good and I'm eating good, right? It was up until I started like taking like my weight and health seriously, like obviously because of fighting and stuff like that. I never knew you could feel like such shit from food. You know what I mean? Like, and then so I'd be like I'd go on a kick for a couple months, or if I'm in camp or whatever like that, eating clean, great, and I just feel good. And then you go on a couple of days of eating like shit, and you literally like. I call it like a food hangover.
Or what you eat.
Facts though. Like you feel like sluggish. Like I literally call it like a food hangover because it's what it feels like. Like you eat like shit throughout the day, you eat like shit at night, and then you go to sleep and wake up and you're just like lethargic and like blah. And I'm like, bro, I have a fucking food hangover. Because for me it's the same shit. If you drink a bunch and then like you wake up hungover, you just feel groggy and gross. It's like I'm like, why the fuck does that happen? This is crazy.
How many times would you say you eat a day?
I think it depends. On the weekend, fuck, it's bad. On the weekday, like if I go to the gym, maybe sometimes I'll eat breakfast, but if maybe it's like a little snack. And then lunch. For the most part, I say during the week, Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday, I'll eat twice a day. Like most of the time, lunch, dinner, but then dinner is usually big. You know what I mean? Like I'll eat like a big dinner. But then on the weekends, bro, it's like...
Yeah, see, that might work out for you because like you can eat a lot in one sitting. I've realized that I used to think I ate a lot in a sitting, but I don't eat as much as I thought I did, you know?
Oh, dude, I could...
And I noticed that the difference between you and me is I think the reason why is because I eat so slow.
Right.
And I used to think I ate fast. I eat so slow.
You're just saying I just changed your perspective.
Yo, yeah, because I like just started eating
like,
with
you're
you,
a
and
fat
I'm like,
fuck, bro. You eat like crazy, bro. I didn't realize I wasn't so bad.
remember we got like the first time I noticed it is like we got the banh mi sandwiches.
Yeah.
And I was still on one. You finished all three. I was just like, oh,
bro,
fuck.
I love food. I have a terrible relationship with food. I swear, it's bad, man. It's bad, bro. I'll fucking kill like easily, like get like an 18-inch pizza. Like on a Friday night, easily kill that. Easily kill that, bro. By myself.
Different.
Easily.
That's a two-day meal for me.
Nah, fuck no. I love food, man. It's a problem. It's a fucking problem.
A box of pizza. You finished a box of pizza by yourself before?
Fucking 100 times.
Bro.
More than that. Dude, if I did not work out as much as I worked out, I would be 300 pounds.
You're going to be a heavyweight one day.
Nah, I can never. Dude, those guys are too big.
Wait, just knowing that, like, you have the ability to eat that much, I genuinely start to believe now that, like, your healthy weight is 205.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if I start walking around below 210, I get sick. My immune system goes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand it. And, like, I was talking to Jeremy and Theo, and they're basically like, well, if you rebound, like it's like unhealthy to be like me walking around my weight, then go down to 210 and be like, oh, I'm good here. You know what I mean? But like, I got to like slowly work my way down, stay there, consistent diet. And it's possible.
Just will life be worth living?
Yeah. I just think I'll be okay at 205. You know what I mean? Especially all the statistics you're looking at. You know
I
what
know,
mean?
right? Like, at that point, like, does it really matter? Because the way you were telling me that these 205ers hit hard, like
they do hit harder than 85ers, though.
How do you know?
Because I felt the difference.
It's just a sample size of how many people and amongst what. Like, you can't tell me that somebody's gonna go from 185, from 205 to 185 and hit.
It's literally just, even if you break it down to the simplest thing, it's just the weight difference. Like, they have more weight behind their punch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you. 85 to 205, the power difference is different. That's why at 85, like, I can just touch people and they fall over. But at 205, I guess I still do the same thing at 205. But
you literally did that.
I know. I just got to touch them in the right spot.
You've done that every fight.
I know, dude. Fuck,
bro.
And then I just go I'm like, oh, I got him. I run over there and he fucking grabs my leg. I'm like, God damn it.
The way you talk is funny because
It's real though.
Yo, no. I'm not even saying that. You know when I went to throw the key over the balcony?
Yeah.
And that old lady was walking past you?
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, I'm not...
dude, I
Bro,
clocked that.
She probably like, what's wrong with this man? Your college very PC?
Yeah, I went to a liberal arts college. Like it was like, I mean,
wait, what were you majoring in too?
Psychology.
Dang, do you even like psychology, or is that just what everyone does?
I don't even know, dude. I went for business originally.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, I started working at I went for business originally. Then I started working at a developmental disability home with like kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there's like house managers, and they basically like run this like they just take care of the kids. You know, I was like like kind of basically like a babysitter. Like there are like kids' houses that are like under 18, and you like take them out and let them like do like activities, like you go to the movies or you take them to the river, or like there's this one kid I like play video games with and then stuff like that. You're basically just like a caretaker, you know what I mean? And I was like, this is pretty sick. And then so I would talk to the like the managers of the house itself. Yeah. And basically they're just like, yeah, like this is a pretty cool gig. You just like you feel rewarding for like helping individuals and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, well, what do you need to get into your position? They're like, oh, you just need like a psychology degree or whatever. And so I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I'll try that. And so that's what kind of led me down that path. But then, yeah, I didn't never do anything with it.
That's actually kind of interesting. So like, if you weren't doing MMA, you think that's something that you would be doing?
No, I'd just be doing construction.
So
100%.
Were you, but what about like the fact that, cause my boss, he did construction for a while. Like he's not even the typical like engineering guy path. You know, most people that do engineering, they graduate high school, go to a 4-year college, get a degree. At the time, they probably got their master's in something more specialized. Right. And then now they're working, right? Or some of them MBA, like the managers. Most of them had their MBAs. But he went to Chico State like in his 30s.
That's actually crazy.
He was doing construction.
Oh, you told me about this. Yeah.
He was doing construction, and he was like, this is probably not going to be a forever thing. Like, my back's going to give out eventually, you know? Yeah. So he went to Chico State. I think he did electrical engineering, and then he started working, right? And it's crazy because I'm like, damn. Electrical engineering is not easy, right?
No, that's a hard major.
So the fact that he just like, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are smart, capable, and could just as tomorrow.
Did he have like previous college experience, or just never went to college whatsoever? Is like, I'm gonna go do this. Really?
Yeah. He graduated high school probably.
How old is he? 30.
He was in his 30s.
Wow.
So he graduated probably in his late 30s.
Wow.
Yeah, and now he's been working for like more than 20 years, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
that's a good that gives hope. Like if I ever wanted to go back to school.
It's like,
hopefully I don't have to.
And you know what I realized is like, bro, like, and I think that in my family they always like have this saying, and it's actually like Cameroons be saying like this in regards in America. They're like, in America, it's never too late to go to school, you know? Because think about it, 4 years of your life, sometimes if you're going to a trade school, might be 2. Might be less.
That's true.
But that much time of your life to avoid a lifetime of discomfort is worthwhile.
The whole thing is like my ideology of the construction field, like blue collar work and shit like that, is that you work your way up to eventually owning your own business and then being a boss. Like, so you become like a general contractor.
Well, that's a good idea,
you know
but most people don't have that. Don't you think?
Oh, well, that's always been my thing. Like, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to get into the field. Yeah. I'm going to do construction.
Which is also another good path.
Right. And then I have a buddy who, he literally, every time we talk, he's like, all right, you ready to start a company yet? I'm like, bro, like, I can't. I got to just follow this path. Then one day, I promise, man. But
yeah. When you retire, that's something you can always do, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because, like, I've come to realize that, like, let's say for some reason I retire, like, I make enough money to where when I'm 30, I'm like, oh, I never have to work again. Right? I feel like I would still work.
Yeah. Well, you have that gene of like, I want to make more.
Yeah,
Like if
and
I
just like stay busy,
dude,
do
no
something.
bullshit, no bullshit. If I was like making $1 million a year,
Yeah.
like say I created a company,
Yeah,
sold it, put money in the bank, put money in the stocks, and I was getting $1 million a year off residuals or like whatever, you know what I mean? I'm done, bro.
Really?
I swear to God, I put my feet up. Yeah, and live the rest of my life.
but like, you wouldn't want to start any new project.
I'd probably just do hobbies, and if they turned into something lucrative, then great. But I don't think I would do anything that I wouldn't. I would if there was the slightest inkling of I don't want to do this, I would not do that. I would have to just be doing what I want to do, and if that turned into something, great. If not, great. Like I wouldn't be stagnant sitting on the couch, fucking watching TV all day.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would always try new endeavors. You know,
Even
Something
if
about,
it's
like, the
not even.
process.
Well, I know, but that's your thing. You enjoy that.
yeah,
I enjoy doing
chilling.
things that I like to do.
Yeah,
Like I'd
would
probably
you fish? Are you even a fisher?
I don't like seafood, but I would probably fish. You know what I mean? I think it'd be fun. Like I've fished before, and like I usually whenever I catch a fish, like growing up,
someone with your complexion, you must have fished. Like, ain't no way you're not
no,
been in a boat.
I definitely fish, but it's like I wouldn't call myself an angler. Like you know what I mean?
I don't even know what that means.
It's just what a fisher is, like a hunter. It's an angler, but I think so. Anyway, but like
Why not a fisher?
a fisherman, because then it just becomes like a.
Sound like a fishing email.
Because you don't, yeah. But like when I was growing up and I would go fishing, I'd catch fish and then give it to my dad because my dad likes fish, or I'd go clamming and give it to my
I can't
dad.
believe you don't like fish. I can understand
man.
on like the crawfish and stuff.
You know
but
what's
fish itself?
What's crazier?
Is crazy.
What's crazy is
salmon.
that I'm telling you right now. What's crazier is the fact that I don't like the flavor of fish. I enjoy the flavor of like crawfish or crustaceanal fucking animals. I just can't get over the fact that they're bugs. That's what grosses me out about that. The fish, I just don't like the flavor.
You had shrimp before, right?
Yeah, and it makes me want to. I put it in my mouth, and I'm like,
But
I can't do it.
do you enjoy it?
I like the flavor, but instantly I'm like, I'm eating a bug.
Really?
Swear
You've
to God.
convinced yourself that, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. This has been a thing since I was little. Like I just can't. Like even dude, I'm telling you, I love chicken wings. I love chicken wings, right? But if I eat more than like 8, I start looking at it, and I'm like, I'm just eating a carcass off a bone, and it starts grossing me out.
Wait, but that's
Swear to
all
God.
meat.
I don't know, dude.
Really?
I don't know. Like literally after a while, I'll just be eating it, and then I'll be like, this is
Wait,
like,
so you're the boneless type guy?
no, that's what I'm
What to
saying.
say? That's some fraud.
No, I'm
like-
saying I like chicken wings. I love
Yeah.
them. But after a certain number, I start looking at it. I'm like,
Bro, you know
"Ugh."
what makes us so different?
Huh.
Bro, when you eat chicken wings, like we always think that like some people don't eat chicken right. Like you
Okay.
see, you're the type that eats chicken and there's meat left on the bone
No.
and all that. But there's some people that are like that, right?
I don't like eating the cartilage and shit
bro-
like that. I don't like that.
Bro, if you don't eat part of the bone, then you're not eating the chicken.
Wait, part of the bone? You're not eating
you
part
can
of the
chew
bone.
on. You could. I chew
You
on the bone.
chew on the bone. You
sometimes,
suck
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
No,
Bro,
I'm not-
it
I
also
don't go
depends
that
what
far.
chicken. Like if it's like some Wingstop, nah, I'm not doing that on that Wingstop chicken.
No,
like if
but-
it's some homemade chicken wings that are good and even the bone tastes good, yeah, I'm about to.
See, I can't do that. It
Just
grosses
the
me
tip
out.
of the bone though, but not like the whole bone.
It just
like,
grosses me out, man.
it
Even
depends.
even eating ribs, even eating like T-bone steaks with the bone in it.
Yeah,
I don't know what
bro,
it
you
is.
have some
I
crazy
know.
type of phobia.
I know. I
whatever
don't know
that
what it is. I don't know what it
Because
is. Like even
ain't no
mushrooms,
way. I don't
even
even think
mushrooms.
about it.
I'm telling you, like mushrooms. I have nothing against mushrooms. Like whatever. Like I've eaten them accidentally and I like them. And then they'll be like, "Oh, there's mushrooms in that," and I'm like, "Oh, really? Weird." Like that was.
Bro,
good.
you're a kid.
But I feel like I am because you know why? I think about mushrooms as a fungus.
Fungus?
Yes, swear to
Yeah.
God. And I'm like,
So
gross.
what about cheese? Because you had some.
I
cheese
didn't like cheese until probably like high school.
I was gonna say something that was gonna change your
I love
interpretation of
cheese.
cheese.
It's a mold. I know. That's
You
how they
know?
make it. Yeah. But cheese, I got over. I love cheese. I don't know. Even dude, because
What about yogurt? Bacteria, a whole
see,
bunch
for
of
some
it.
reason that's fine. I don't know why. It's like a weird thing. You know what's
you're
funny
probably
though?
Just playing games.
I know. I watched. I remember I went to college, and people like I like grew up like drinking glasses of milk with like dinner or something like that. You know, I just really like milk.
Glass
And,
of milk with dinner.
yeah.
That's a hell of backwards, huh? But then you also
No.
used to eat bread on its own.
Yeah, well with butter Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's still not.
No, but
as
like
good.
dude, in college, I'd go through
A glass of milk for dinner.
2 gallons of milk a week
No way.
by myself, swear to God.
Bro, and I'm trying to, like, my milk keeps expiring.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's why I started getting a lactate one, because at least that one lasts a few months. Because I already know if I'm buying, but I need to like be more like responsible, because like I told myself, hey, I need to increase my protein intake, because right now I'm probably getting half my recommended amount, right? And milk is the best way to get that done with a protein shake, like mix the two together, protein powder. But like every time I buy it, like I have a huge tub of protein that I just bought. Haven't opened it. It's been weeks, and I should have been doing that, bro. Like I'm my own worst
milk
enemy,
is
man.
so good. But anyway, what I was trying to say, it took me until I got to college. Like people just didn't drink milk, or they're like, "What the fuck? You're drinking milk?" And like it's just a glass of milk.
People
and I'm like,
drink milk in your college?
they like, but not to the like they'll have it with like cereal,
with cereal, but nothing else.
Like they're not gonna have a glass.
That's
of
not
milk.
a normal thing.
I know.
Yeah,
and so I was like. Really? I was like, why? They're like, I don't know. It's just weird. I'm like, what do you mean weird? And they're like, do you know where milk comes from? I'm like, a cow?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, like they're like comes out of its udders and we drink it. That's weird. And like, I was like, no, you're fucking weird. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then, dude, it turns out there's a lot of people that think that way.
Really?
I swear that's why they don't like milk, because it comes from a cow. And then I go, oh, I do the same shit with mushrooms, and I do the same shit with like seafood. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. I can't
me,
hate on
like
that.
I like milk. Like I grew to like milk over time. You know, I used to, and then like milk in general. Like we drink milk for breakfast. We like.
Like do you drink?
You can mix it with like.
Do you drink if you eat cereal? Do you drink the milk afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I have to.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
What some people don't, huh?
Yeah, they just fucking dump it down the drain.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what do you?
But
what are you
normally, the way that I portion my ratio is by the time my cereal is finished, my milk should soon be done too.
Yes. Yeah. And I agree with that.
Do you just excessively pour the milk?
No, I pour it until the cereal. Because I eat big ass bowls of cereal.
Is it the cereal then the milk, or the milk then the cereal?
It's a cereal then the milk.
Okay, yeah. I know, right? Like,
of course.
What are you gonna do? Like,
I don't know.
You're gonna pour a bowl of milk
even if like I finish my bowl of cereal and I still have milk and I'm gonna have 2 bowls. Like sometimes I'll like drink the rest of the milk, pour a new bowl, because like for me, just pouring the cereal on top of milk is weird, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's
yeah,
weird.
you're different though, because like
I'm a food.
What about this?
I don't know, huh?
Depending on how much cereal I want, sometimes I won't pour way too much milk because I don't want my cereal to get too soggy. I'd rather
you eat slow. That's the only reason.
Oh yeah, that's
your problem.
Huh?
Yeah,
but I'd rather pour not enough milk and then refill on the milk for the.
That's crazy.
So that the one at the
there's no way if I'm eating a bowl of cereal, it is even gonna get slightly soggy before I'm done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No shot.
You don't give yourself a chance.
To
breathe.
No,
like,
fuck
damn.
no, dude. Okay, I guess it depends on the cereal. If I'm eating like fucking Fruit Loops, not Fruit Loops, like Fruity Pebbles or something like that, maybe it has a chance to get soggy.
Oh, also,
but if it's like regular cereal, no shot it has a chance of getting soggy,
bro. And the thing is,
way faster than that.
My cereal taste has also matured as I grew up. Bro, I used to love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
Those like not Fruity Pebbles. Those have always been hella too sweet for me. There's these other ones that are like different colors, circles. But yeah, I used to love those. Like kind of like Fruit Loops, but not Fruit Loops because that's also sweet. Like the Applejack Fruit Loop.
Oh, right.
That's too sweet to me. But now the only type of cereal I would eat is like the honey bunches of oats.
Yes, hella good.
Like the right amount of sweetness.
Yeah.
Not too sweet, but bro, the other ones like bro, I feel like I'm old aging because as a kid you would die for that shit. You know? Bro, and
No, you know what's funny? I'm the complete opposite because when I was a kid, my mom would not let me have any of the sweet sugary cereals ever. So I got like Honey Nut Cheerios and I got Honey Bunches of Oats, but I could eat as much carbs and bread as I wanted, but I couldn't have sugar apparently. But so when I got older, I started buying my own groceries. That I started getting into that sugary shit. So now I'm still in that. I'm still in that. Yeah, that I missed out on. I'm like, fuck yeah, I can eat as much as I want.
That shit is just too
like Reese's
sweet.
Puffs. Reese's Puffs are
bro. Sometimes when I eat No, I don't like
best,
Reese's.
bro.
I don't like peanut butter chocolate.
Dude, Reese's
mix.
Puff cereal. Oh my god, it's
Like
so
I'm guessing you
fucking
like
good.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah, not as nearly as much as I like the cereal. Not nearly as much.
I haven't never tried it because I just assume
Dude,
that
it
they're
is
gonna
so
be like
good. It's barely peanut butter. It's like a. You know how like peanut butter usually overtakes every single flavor.
Yeah.
Like if you put in the protein powder or something like that. Not in the cereal. The cereal literally tastes like a perfect blend of like chocolate and peanut butter. It's fantastic.
I like peanut butter sometimes on its own, and I like it in certain like things. Other times it's just not good.
Have you ever had a peanut butter banana sandwich?
No,
That's hella good.
not had that. I
That's
bet
fire.
you probably put honey on that too.
You can, or peanut butter and honey sandwich fire. But like you can like toast the like 2 pieces of toast, right? And then you just peanut butter, banana, fantastic.
My friend once gave me this banana oatmeal thing that he made. I think he made it with like some different other animal milk. I don't know. If
Goat
maybe
milk?
it was coconut milk or something like that.
Other
right?
animal milk, coconut milk. Yeah.
But yeah, and then he put some. I like bananas, but the banana cannot be ripe. Like way
Really?
too ripe. If it's like starting to get black dots,
Of course, gross.
turns
Oh,
me
wait. Even after you peel it, if there's black on the actual banana,
Yeah.
like
the
bruised
dots
on the peel, you mean?
on the peel. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's the best banana.
No, that's
Yes.
way too ripe.
No,
for
no,
me.
no. If
Yeah,
the
bro.
actual banana after you peel it is still like pristine, I feel like the ripe ones are the way
I like it when
better.
it's perfect yellow.
green. You like it
Yeah.
green?
No, not green. Green
You're
is like
funny.
starchy, you know?
Yeah.
But I like it when it's perfectly yellow.
Like right before it starts getting the dots.
Yes. Well, a little bit even before. That's why, like, the bananas that I eat, bro, that's so bad. I always waste my fucking groceries. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, yo, I'm a terrible person.
You're
like,
funny, man. You just
bro,
need a compost. I guess it's weird, hard to have a compost. I guess you could do it on your balcony.
Wait, compost?
Yeah.
That would make me feel better. I wasted the actual
Oh,
food
it's
itself.
the money.
It's
the
like
money
I
aspect.
bought this and I threw it away. Like if I told my mom that, she'd be
Yeah.
upset. She'd be like, "What are you doing?" You know.
We'll just compost it. Start a little garden.
You can
and
compost milk.
You could probably pour it in there.
Yeah, bro. Like I've never bought a thing of bananas and finished the whole thing.
Really?
Like, and bro, it's like overwhelming to try to convince myself to eat. Just like I convince myself to drink the milk.
Right.
Like it's just overwhelming. So like I bought a thing of banana. It probably lasted me like because it got too yellow, too quick. And I'm like, yeah, I can't eat
You're
that. And then
so
when I try to
funny.
eat it, I feel like I'm about
You know
to
what you
throw
should do?
up.
Here, I'm gonna give you a huge. I'm gonna put you on right now. Okay. If they start to get too ripe, I
Yeah.
promise you, bro. I promise you. Put them in a bag. Put them in like a Ziploc bag.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in the freezer. Or if you even want to, you can open them, cut them up so they're smaller. Put them in a bag. Put them in the freezer, bro. Whenever you're like craving ice cream or anything like that, take them out of the freezer. Mash them up while they're still frozen, right? I swear to God, it tastes like vanilla ice cream.
Bro,
I swear.
My problem with that is like, that's my problem with the banana being too ripe. It's soft and gushy and stuff.
But you don't even think about it as a banana anymore. It's just like a pureed fruit.
You know what I've tried? I put it in a blender with some strawberries and stuff, like frozen strawberries
Yeah.
and whatever, and then made a protein powder, and that was pretty good.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
bananas are fire, bro. Do you know it's the #1 selling item at Walmart
It probably
every
is.
year?
Yeah.
Bananas. It's crazy.
I mean, it's just right there when you enter.
That is true.
And it just like seems like the fruits that Americans buy, like it's crazy. The type of fruits that you have
Mm-hmm.
are different in every country, right? Obviously, like apples are not common in Cameroon, right? But they have other things.
They probably could be. I feel like the environment. No, wait, I don't know.
You know what they call them la pomme de France, and every time
What,
my mom,
apples?
yeah, every time because pomme is actually means potatoes. So like pomme de terre means like the potato from the ground, and then that's how you differentiate the two.
So in Cameroon, there's no. It's all French. Everybody speaks French. Like there's no.
Well, there's
like,
a minority of people from a specific region that speak English.
so there's no like Cameroonian language.
Well, no, there's hundreds. You know, the pre-colonial tribal languages are region specific. So, for example, like we call it patois, but there's so many different names for the different dialects and whatnot.
Right.
But I think that's just that's the umbrella term, right? There's different dialects, and some of them are very different from each other. Other they're kind of similar. I think this is literally worldwide. Like even in India, there's probably like 100+ dialects. Asia and China, another.
So if you went to,
dialects.
so say you went from Cameroon to France, there would be, could you guys understand each other?
Perfectly. This is
but
the thing, though.
Dialect, okay.
No, well, we're talking about dialect of the patois does not sound anything like French.
Oh.
It's before they came, so it was our own tribal language.
Okay.
Hundreds of different tribes. They all spoke hundreds of different languages, right? And so it's very different from French, like completely different. But if we went to France and we were to speak French, even though the French is one for one, they'd also pretend like they don't understand.
What do you mean one? What do you mean pretend? They'd be like,
bro, French people
like racist shit.
They're
like
racist.
Oh,
like,
damn!
I'm not even kidding, bro. I have a Haitian friend, right? Funny enough, is he came to Davis as a exchange student for like a year. So that summer we're just chilling, and like I learned a lot about him. Fun fact: he learned English by watching TV.
I've heard a lot of people say that. Like
this man learned English by watching TV, and his English we wouldn't have even guessed.
Really
perfect.
That's crazy.
And he was in Haiti watching TV and learning English. It's crazy.
That's actually
kind of insane.
That's actually crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, he told me that because he went to school in France. First of all, France schooling system is amazing. Like most people go to school for free there.
Really?
Yeah, through like the government program, like what they do, like whatnot. Like it's all funded. That's how we know. I know we could do that if we wanted to, for real.
Yeah. Well, the amount of money we send elsewhere. Yeah. Yeah.
But he told me that if you were to go to France and you were speaking French, they would purposely, because you have an accent, they'd purposely pretend like they didn't understand what you're saying, and sometimes literally just brush you off and ignore you. Like, because, bro, they're racist. Like, that's as easy as it is to say. Not all of them, but a lot of them, right? And I've realized, bro, that's a lot of Europe. Like recently, my brother, he had to go to Cameroon and he took a flight on Turkish airline. So like when he had to stop in Turkey before he continued. Right. So he was telling me that like he was trying to get help and he would try to ask people for help and they just like ignore him, not even like address him, just ignore him and whatnot. Really? And or give him wrong directions for him to leave.
Has it always been like that? Or do you think it's more recently?
Bro.
Because I know there's been a fucking like all the like crazy shit's going on in different countries.
Like
about
that always.
Yeah.
In Europe, black people are not liked. Even in Asia, bro. I went funny enough is when I went to China, I saw an English man European for sure, not English, some European, right? And my eyes lit up because I was literally lost. I didn't have any service. Right. I hadn't gotten a SIM yet. So like I was awful. Lost. Yeah. I saw him. I was so happy to see him. And then I go up to him. I'm like, hey, sir, I really need your help. Tell me why. The guy literally looked me in the eye, gave me a terrible face.
Who's the white dude?
White man.
Yeah.
And he spoke English. He looked at me like I was dirty.
Really?
And then just walked away. Bro, I was like, what in the hell is going on?
What do you in that situation, like how do you what's going through your head, honestly?
Bro, that's not the first time shit like that's happened. So in that situation, I'm just like, I don't even take it personal. I'm just like, all right, bro, fuck you too. And then move on, you know? Okay. Like, I'm not even like hurt, like, oh my God, my feelings, you know? Yeah. Like, I'm like, okay, bro, like, what's wrong with you?
I was thinking more like anger. Like,
are you upset? But I was just
like, fuck that.
I had no time to be upset and frustrated because like, I needed to figure out where I'm going.
Yeah, that'd have been fucking wild. So wait, you're like just looking at signs in like Mandarin, and that's crazy.
They have an international airport, right? Yeah. Like, so I landed there. There was a lot of people that speak English at that airport. Yeah. Because it's international. But I was given directions to take a bus that brought me to another airport. And this is a local airport where no English was spoken.
Oh, Jesus.
I was lost, bro. I tried.
How did you find your way?
luckily, bro, I met this Chinese man. And
Oh, the one that sold you the phone?
no, that one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This guy was just a complete stranger that, bro, I took like. We were talking. I think I couldn't translate on my phone, but he might have had something on his phone where I kind of helped him. He helped me translate. I told him where I was trying to go, and he offered me a ride, which is kind of crazy.
Right.
That I took a ride.
You're like, yeah,
from a
sure.
guy,
I'll
and
get
then-
in your car.
And then I was just like,
At least he was being nice. That's awesome. Yeah.
yeah, and I was just like, I'm gonna take the risk.
Yeah,
like I didn't know
yeah.
where I was going, but I
It's like you get in the car, you go to open it. It's like child locked on the inside.
Yeah, I took a photo of the license plate, and then I was
That's
like,
smart.
I
Who'd
meant
you
that I
send
could
it to?
do.
You didn't have
I
a
can't-
fucking.
I
That's
can't
what I'm
send it.
saying. So
But
it was
that's
a-
just for reference, because I knew that like if something were to go down, I have this like terrible belief in my ability to get away, but maybe like figure out how to
Right.
find who's responsible, right? So,
Yeah.
but he luckily brought me, and he called his wife, and we were FaceTiming because like he was happy to see me, you know.
Real? Oh, okay.
Bro, it's kind of
He's like-
crazy, yeah.
He's like, look what I got. It's like, babe, you won't believe what I
Bro,
got.
he wanted us to take selfies and stuff, you know. We took some selfies. You won't believe what I caught today.
Holy shit. hey, he helped you.
Yeah,
he helped you.
Hey,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
helped me. But yeah, funny thing about like China is like they don't see black people often.
Right.
So a lot of the times in like the Shanghai area where there's a lot that speak English, they're a little bit more exposed. They are more kind to visitors because it's also like very international where a bunch of businessmen come around.
Right.
So like I find that they're very welcoming and open and you know willing to interact and stuff.
Yeah.
But there are some who, as you go deeper, bro, they look at you and be afraid, and then like
What do you mean deeper? Like you go like into the city more, or like more rural area?
In more
or?
rural areas for sure. Like, cause I've seen it. In more rural areas and where there's just not as much exposure, maybe, and also just where there's like not as much like they're a little bit more like ignorant. They would be like, they'd be kind of like low key treat you like you're a piece of shit. Yeah, you know, it's actually kind of crazy.
Well, we talked about that last podcast where like if you've never met a black person in your life and your whole understanding of the culture is what was portrayed on movies and TV. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
You'd be like,
yeah.
Had someone like move their stuff like
really
on the train because the trains are
like clutch their fucking
clutch their pearls. Like, bro, the trains is so good there. Like most 90% of people use trains.
Right.
Yeah, and like the subway system, it's like actually subway, not even train. The subway system is so fast and it just brings you.
They have the bullet trains there, don't they?
Yeah.
Did you ride one?
They have one. Those are like the fastest ones. I think they're in Japan. But they do have fast ass trains, but like it's not as fast as the ones that be going like who knows 200 plus.
Dude, they're fucking.
Yeah.
I watched a video of someone standing like on the side of the track.
Probably
and it was like a blink of an eye, just boom, gone. I was like, holy shit. Well, just like. Because isn't it like they're they're like magnetically under the track or whatever?
I know because I read an article in French and it's like TGV, train grande vitesse, and they're meant to go some.
I actually know what you're talking about.
there are these magnetic trains.
Okay.
I mean, it translates to like train of high speed.
Right, but basically it's like floating on the track. It's not like attached.
It propels it.
So there's like no friction, so it just fucking goes.
Yeah, I've never been on one, but I'd really be interested to.
I wonder how the safety mechanisms for it not to derail are. Like if it's just like, I don't know. I guess
I just think it's safe, like overall, because
be, right?
and I mean, if you're talking
but then you
about,
see those live leaks in fucking China where these construction work. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen those?
I've seen that photo of the. I don't know if you sent it to me, of the Chinese man who worked on a train for like 26 years, and like the first train that he worked on versus the next one that he worked on was crazy different. Like,
oh no, I didn't send that to you. I don't know.
That shit was crazy. Like innovation. Like you like what the hell? Like,
well, no, what I'm saying, like you're saying like safety, but I'm saying like there's a lot of like the live leaks. You know what a live leak is? It's basically like just like shows catastrophic shit happening, And
I
like
hate watching that.
there'll be like construction workers in China that just have zero safety measures, and then like a building just falls on them, or they get locked in like this like mine or something. Like it's just craziness.
Yeah,
It's like holy shit.
Yeah, like the human rights violations go crazy. Yeah. I mean, there's I told you about the Foxconn, right? Like the different manufacturing plants in Asia, in China, like that manufacture pretty much everything we have, like in terms of like integrated circuits. Like they've been caught up in human rights violation. That's why around the factories,
there's
a
net
to prevent them from jumping and killing themselves.
Imagine working in a place where they have to have suicide prevention.
Yeah, it wants you to you want to kill yourself because you're worked like a slave. Yeah, it's actually crazy.
Man, that's awful.
That's why when you told me, you know, like you brought up the idea, like the world's a bad place.
The world is awful, bro.
Like
it's actually fucking
as
terrible.
bad as things are here in the U.S.,
we have it fantastic.
We low-key have it like
we have it so good.
Great.
We have it so good, man. I mean, it's
like imagine going to a different country where if you said anything wrong, you will die, and then your family will die.
Yeah, and you get like ostracized, like your whole family.
There's this old African dictator from a different. I forget what country it is. I think it's not Burkina Faso. It's. I think it might have been Uganda or something. And his catchphrase was chilling. He said, "We have freedom of speech, but we cannot guarantee freedom after speech."
That's fucking crazy, bro.
That's some scary stuff. And
well, dude,
apparently he just killed so many people. He was responsible for like the massive killing of citizens that had any differing beliefs. Like
that's fucking terrifying.
Relentless.
And with all this shit going on, fucking, I don't know. We still have it way better than any like most other. countries.
Yeah, no, we definitely have it way better. And like, I've got to admit that, you know, like, as much as I'd be like, damn,
shit's getting wild. Shit's getting wild here, comparable to what we've like, you know what I mean? But like, it's not to the point where they're fucking killing protesters.
But it goes back to the hedonic set point thing that I was talking about, where we've normalized our normal, and people in those environments have also normalized their normal, right? Best believe that despite, you know, having completely different government system, like people in, for example, China, right? They are under the CCP. Those people, they are happy individuals, you know? They're living their life. Because at the end of the day, also, like, I remember when we were there and my boss once mentioned, like, honestly, despite all the tensions between the two countries and whatnot, like, at the end of the day, like, the people are not the government.
No, they're not at all.
They're literally just trying to live their life, feed their kids, and enjoy. So it's like, at the end of the day, I like separating people from the government.
100%.
And I also realize that, like, bro, these people are happy, like they're enjoying their life. Is like every day is normal, just like us, we're enjoying their life. And so like it's hard to know what you're missing too. For example, most people that have not experienced living in America, for example, Cameroonians that haven't experienced living in America, they couldn't imagine what they're missing. So like there's no way to miss something you never had. So for them, their normal happiness, I promise you, it's same level as ours. Now, if they come live here for a couple of years and then go back, maybe that'll fuck them up.
Like if you wouldn't have to go live back in Cameroon right now,
I wouldn't mind it because I told you, having money, like I like it here because I have everything that everyone I know and everything. But like if all my family was there and all of that and I had money, bro, living there is like you can enjoy even more being well off there. Like if you're living,
what's the currency transfer? Like what? Like what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What is that called? Currency?
The exchange.
Yeah.
$1 equals 500. $1 equals 500.
What about the buying? So like, how much does? So like something here, $1 would be what? A candy bar. How much would a candy bar be in Cameroon? You know what I'm saying?
Well, with that, like it depends because things in Cameroon are very expensive. If we're talking about just because it's a poorer country, it doesn't mean that like goods that are imported are going to be any cheaper.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So like how my thing is like how the exchange rate obviously is 1 to 500, but like the buying, how much is the difference in the buying power? You know what I mean? So like, well, so a candy bar here is $1. Would a candy bar there be 250? So is it like, you know what I mean? Or is it?
Oh, well, the currency,
Or would it still just be $1? You know what I mean?
Well, depends. And I know it's hard to like take that as an answer. But
say
like,
something not imported. Say something made there.
Something made there, then yeah, something like anything that is made there is much cheaper. Like for example, you can eat a whole thing of fish, and like for example, we went to a restaurant. I bought a bunch of stuff for 4 of us, and it probably only cost me like $18 maybe.
Really?
It was a bunch of food, like a bunch of food, but it was food made there, right?
Right.
Fish, all that stuff. So it's like $18 for 4 people to feed you, and you have some leftovers.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty
It's not
good.
bad at all.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like,
really good.
Yeah.
You can't even, $18 barely get you a meal.
Yeah,
here.
but if you're trying to import like lotions
Right.
and all the perfume,
It's gonna-
like technology,
Right.
it's going to be even more expensive. Like an iPhone there costs a lot more than if you were to buy an iPhone here.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to think about the import fees, and they're like at the port, bro. They're corrupt. They'll make you pay crazy taxes, all that stuff. So yeah, if you want to, people actually do business where they buy laptops here, like older laptops,
Right. Send
sell
them
it
to
in Cameroon, yeah,
for more money, huh?
they sell it for a lot more.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then like our outdated stuff, like you would think right now, like the iPhone 13, because I still have the iPhone 13, bro. They're coming out with the 17, right? If I had the iPhone 13 over there, like I'm top dog. Like I mean, did I say 13 or 17?
You said 13.
Yeah.
But that's what I think you were saying that another time when you were talking about how like just other places are set
Like,
back in time.
10
Like
years-
they're
I
watching
recently
like
saw this video.
You sent
of,
it to me.
Was it India?
Yeah. No, it was it India?
No,
they're
there's another one.
they're like DJing and he's all
Yeah,
like whooped him
Gangnam Style, yeah.
And it's like, hey
Bro,
man,
it's
that was like
bro,
yeah,
2010, my God.
Right.
But they're still dancing to that, like it's like. And I had my friend, he's currently in India, and he sent me like a video, and in the background they're playing some, like definitely 2015 music. I'm like, bro, and he's like, yeah, they tend to do that, and I was like, oh shit, I kind of noticed it because when I go to like other countries, I'm like, damn, they're playing this. We were on this a couple years ago.
That's so funny,
you know?
man.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting though.
But I'm curious though. Do they have like when they listen to their music, are they have their own modernized music, or do you think
Yeah,
it's
they
more
definitely have their own music that they listen to, right? So like the exposure to Western stuff isn't that great. So it's like the things that caught on maybe like a year ago are now just catching on to them. You know, so like they're getting a listen to it because they're already engulfed in their music. For example, like America is like so egocentric. We don't consume anything more than American. But other countries, bro, are the cinema or music, they consume all of it. That's why these rappers go world tour.
That's true.
But like
that's crazy.
To Amsterdam,
right. And
Georgia,
they
all this stuff.
can play music from 3 albums ago.
Yeah.
And still be yeah.
Whereas if we don't watch anyone who's doing a world tour that's from usually live in Europe, anywhere in Europe, we don't really know them like that, right?
It's got to be like a. There's a lot of bands.
There's bands for
but
sure.
like signature
like artists,
yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard. So it's like, damn, in America, living in America, you live in your own world.
We really do.
Yeah,
we really do.
And we get mad when you go to other countries and they don't speak English, bro. And I'm not even
dude.
kidding.
It's crazy though. But I feel like a lot of the world speaks English.
Well, English is like a universalizing language. Like everyone, like it's become like the business
Do you think
language.
it has to be, or do you think that comes from other places consuming our media and our lifestyles and music and that kind of stuff, or do you think it's more like? Because like I've heard a lot of the things like
imperialism.
We should probably I've heard we should probably learn teach your kids Mandarin because fucking China's coming up.
But in
I
China
mean?
at age 3 you start learning English.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and, like everyone at work, like because I work all with Chinese people, they speak good English. The thing is, like, sometimes it's hard to understand. Like, you train your ear and then you start understanding it perfectly. But like, when most of our conversation is via email and text, bro, their written English is so good. It's like perfect because they know the rules, they know everything.
I don't know shit, man. I'm bad at
So
that.
it's crazy. Like, they learn English, everyone else learns English. The signs in there are in English. Like, you go to Mexico, the signs are in English. Like, bro, it's a universally language because they went everywhere. They did a world tour.
Facts.
Yeah, and then not only that, but
I wonder what the world would look like if, like, Europe wouldn't have ventured out. I'm very curious.
someone would have.
Well, no, but I'm saying, say there was no I'm
If
just
we're all isolated,
not even
we
isolated.
would be
but,
like 300 years behind.
yeah,
Because like it started from like people traveling from and to India, and because of that,
all
we
the trade.
introduced so many.
Oh, that's
spices
right. That's
and all
right.
That
That's
stuff.
right.
And
Yeah.
you know, India used to be like,
That's right.
like, oh, that video you sent or I sent you, like, they used to be like 3/4 of the world economy. You know,
India.
like, yeah.
Well, they had shit that no one else in the world had.
And then they got robbed
Yeah.
of everything. Bro. That's why, like,
Pretty much everybody did, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody fucking, they're like, oh, you got cool shit? Oh, we're more advanced than you, way better military. That's ours now.
yeah,
Like, it's crazy.
So all that to say, to answer your question is, if no one went to anyone else's,
Right.
and they figured out a way to like keep their own stuff, bro, I don't think Europe, like Western Europe, wouldn't have shit. Like, what resources do they really have?
I have no idea. I don't know enough about the world to even, I don't even
like
know.
they wouldn't have anything, because all the precious metals and gold and diamonds and stuff like that, they're in Africa.
But say, take that out of it, take the precious like stuff like that, but like innovation and stuff like that, I'm curious how it would have been if it was just like without crossing ideas, crossing all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm wondering.
It would still be 300 years back.
You think?
Because innovation is compound as a result of like exposure to multiple different things. Like in China, bro, I'm pretty sure they made the first like paper, you know?
Yeah.
And they had so much like
Right.
China had a rich history of invention and innovation that was pulled from and then borrowed and then used to expand.
Well, they made gunpowder
right?
too.
Yeah, they had so much
They made
stuff.
cannons. I think they made cannons for the first time.
I know they
Because
also
they started
opium.
Yes. Yeah. That's true. They had
The poppies.
Well, because if you like, I was reading. I guess not reading. I was listening to about Genghis Khan and how he was so like open to trade. Like obviously, you know what I mean. So he basically made it like a death sentence if you fucked up the Silk Road, like the trading aspects through all of I think it was like Asia and stuff like that.
You know that Genghis Khan has like the highest DNA percentage.
How crazy is that?
Asia,
It's like 10%. 10% of like if you're Asian descent
one
walking
in 10,
around,
you have a 1 in 10 chance of having his DNA.
Yes,
that's
bro.
crazy.
You know, he changed the carbon footprint of the Earth at the time because he killed so many people.
Fuck.
Dude, you know what else he would do? He would so he would go to a village or a kingdom or whatever, and he'd be like, look, he'd send riders out in front of him.
So he's an environmentalist.
I guess so. Just killing millions, bro. But no, he would send riders out, and they'd be like, look, man, we're on our way. You either give up right now. And so what he did too, when he would like conquer like civilizations or kingdoms or whatever like that, he'd still allow them to practice their own religion. He'd still allow them to do their everyday like traditions and stuff like that. But what he would do was he would marry off one of his daughters to a high like the king or the son of the king or I mean, yeah,
Imagine
or something
you
like
could
that.
just give your daughter.
Right, but basically, yeah, it's fucking crazy. But also, he really educated his daughters and stuff like that. So they were very intelligent. And so when he would put them in places of power, all of a sudden he now had a piece of himself in that kingdom. So then from there on out, all the offspring stuff like that were a part of him, and they had his ideology for the kingdom. It was crazy shit. But basically, he would send riders out, and he'd be like, "Hey, we're on our way. You either give up right now." and like let us rule your kingdom, and in return we'll let you still do this, but you have to give us your men for our army and you have to help us with our trade and stuff like that. Or you say no and we kill everybody. Like everybody, bro. Like they were fucking wild motherfuckers, dude. But very strategic in the way they took over shit. Like fucking insane.
I'm curious what, like, if you had a time machine to go back and watch,
dude. Bro, they were so like just savages, bro. They pretty much just mastered the art of horse warfare, basically, right? So they would even fucking like their horses, like they would have these massive armies, and to feed them and shit like that was insane. So they would literally just take horse milk and horse blood and drink that shit, and that's how they had their calories for the most part. Crazy shit, bro.
Bro, life was nothing, like you say. Like life.
No, back then they didn't give a fuck about anything,
bro. Like I read this crazy statistics about the Great Wall.
Mm-hmm.
I think like almost 500,000, if not more, died in building the Great Wall.
Bro, they don't give a... Imagine how much died building the pyramids.
Like, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. Bro, dude, life literally meant nothing. Zero.
Bro.
Like, look at all those, like, sacrificing religious cultures.
Yeah,
like,
no,
look at all, like, that's craziness, bro.
Bro, imagine.
Like, we need some rain. Let me sacrifice this child. Like, crazy, bro. Like, crazy.
You think religion is the modern day explanation of the world? Or do you think, because you know how there's not many of those, like, there used to be a lot of people who practiced animism, and there's, like, other people that practice like that believe that there's a rain god, a sun god, all that stuff. Like so a little bit more like older religion type stuff. Nowadays, like Christianity, Judaism.
Well, back then it was kind of like, what makes us survive? Like what gives us our like life? Like they looked at like the sun god. The rain god. They felt like the sun and the rain, like obviously the sun, it all feeds back to like crops, like food. Because like the oldest religion in the world is like fire worship, because these people created fire and we're like, oh, we can cook stuff. This sustains life. Exactly. So then they start worshiping fire. You know what I mean? And obviously it gets like weird, like not weirded out, but like weaned out through history. But like
as things become to make more sense and you start to grasp the understanding as to how this is possible, it becomes less awing, and then you become less willing to like celebrate it as if it's something
right.
crazy,
But that's why there's like legit like scientific atheists that are like, there's no God, there's nothing, because like look at the science. You know what I mean? It's just like,
I wonder if as time progresses and we are able to harness more of our environment and understand it, we become less and less religious because we understand.
I think we're coming to a point where we're getting so deep into science and understanding that it's resulting back to religion, because it's like, how the fuck is this possible?
Because the more you know, the less you know.
Exactly. So I feel like it's
making way this is possible.
Exactly. And then all of a sudden there's these things of like, things keep like duplicating themselves, where it's just like the DNA is just found fucking everywhere. Then like we keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And then you realize like, oh, that could be us.
Yeah.
Like we could be that tiny little particle and another big particle and another big particle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like we could be
crazy.
For all we know, the combination of us could be the very, like, because when I think of structures and I break them down, I think of like little worlds, right?
Right.
For example, when I think of like tissue, I think my body is a world. It's a universe. Okay. And there's different countries. There's different organs that like they have their own personality. They do.
So you're like a planet. Like a world, meaning like what? Like,
because in me, there's atomic level things, living things. Like, I feel like I'm not just like, there's living matter within my body.
Right.
And like, for example, they're assigned specific jobs, and they have like, as much I'm trying to remember like cells, right?
The mitochondria is a powerhouse for the cell. You just awoke me like a sleeper agent. Anyway, keep going.
You know how like a cell is like a little organism type thing. You know, it has like the flagella.
Right.
It has the ATP, like the ribosomes, all that bullshit. You know.
Sure. Yeah.
Bro, I think and then the mitochondria.
Yeah. That's so funny. Bro, I love how everyone knows that joke.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Everyone learned about that, but it's like whatever.
You can't tell. And then like the flagella helps it move. You know,
that's
so,
the thing of like it's like. Have you seen that video of like the two little feet?
The proteins. The protein that like see like protein itself, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like
we're all little organisms.
We're like little organisms that come together to make a big organism, right? For example, like when you get a cut and your blood works to clot the cut and all that stuff, those are little niggas working.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Osmosis Jones?
I know the osmosis process. I don't know what osmosis Jones is.
It's like a cartoon about like the human body, and it's basically dude, you gotta watch it. It's a kid's movie, but it still holds up. It's good. It's basically like there's this white blood cell and he's a cop. And he's going around, and there's a virus that is like coming into this. It's the city, but it's the guy's body. And then there's like an antibiotic that comes in. It's like his backup. I don't know. It's pretty sick. But it's basically what you're explaining.
But it also brings me to the idea that like, in order for something to be living, it needs to be able to reproduce, and we do reproduce through the metaphor anaphase. You know those different phases of cell duplication.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what cancer is. Cancer is bad cells reproducing.
So it's like, bro, we have niggas in us.
Yeah.
No. Yo.
Pause.
No, but you know, but like it's kind of crazy to think about, and it makes me like be like, what the hell? So what if we all together? We talked about this last episode,
right?
Or because like. We fuel our body, and our body in exchange functions, right? What if all the work that we're doing in this earth is like hamsters rolling on a wheel, and we're coming together to create energy for a greater power?
Yes, bro. It's scary to think about, man.
Because our cells can't understand who we are, you know, and all cells are different. Because some cells that probably are tissue or different from the cells that for the blood, and different from the cells that those are different races,
right?
Bro.
See, they all get along in harmony. Why can't we, huh?
They get along until an outside force.
That's true.
In then your body, because your body can turn against itself.
Yes, yeah.
You know, it's like
fuck.
It's like putting.
That's what I'm telling you. Everything, dude. Everything is like duplicatable. Like if you look outside,
the world is an art.
That's
it's a repeating
show. Everything just like, and it breaks it down into like just more complex areas over and over and over and over. It's just like,
bro, when you introduce a foreign agent, it can corrupt the body and then have it damn near start killing itself, right?
Yeah.
And that's like when you have that and causing a civil war.
Because then like viruses and shit. That's like even when like you take your flu shot, right? Like viruses, they'll change their structure or something like that, so it's like
they'll make it less potent.
So they're like, like, hey, don't fuck with me. Like I'm not the guy you're looking for. I swear. But all they did was change it.
They make it less strong so that your body is actually able to kill it, right?
No. I'm saying like the reason why flu shots have to like be changed because it's never the same. You're never getting the same flu shot.
Oh well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Over time, every year, like viruses mutate.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, so they change, and so they're like, oh wait, no, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Don't. But it's like they're still fucking a parasite.
It's still him. But yeah, like, and the crazy part about mutation is when your body is able to kill like the original thing. Mutations is so new and completely new that it's a new damn near fingerprint. So your body does not know. We've never seen this before. How do we deal with him?
That's when you get a fever, and then they try to
that's
like
why mutations
fucking heat
are
it
bad.
out.
Yeah, because it's hard to catch.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
it's actually kind of crazy. But like, bro, we like our body is its own thing. Damn, some niggas' bodies are enjoying the world they live in, and others are suffering.
Yeah,
because imagine people who are chronically ill.
Yeah. Well, dude, think about it like this. So say you were talking about how the body is just like collectively. I don't know, working together to give power to you as an entity, right? What makes it so crazy to think about that we're not doing that at an atomic, tiny level for something bigger?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm
fucking,
saying. Like, what if we're all
Right.
collectively coming together
Right.
individuals to somehow create some type of energy? But what energy
Right.
would we be creating? Maybe
We can't even fathom it. But we can't fathom
because
it.
energy cannot be created or destroyed, right?
Yeah.
So like every bit of energy that we're pushing is generating some type of energy that's going somewhere because it's just transferred. If I punch the wall, all the energy that just came out of my body transferred to the environment around me, right?
And dissipates, and that's why, like, doesn't disappear, but it just spreads out more.
What if there's this energy just going somewhere and like
I don't know,
like, you
man.
know, and like it's feeding into something, kind of like how those in Rick and Morty, they're
yes, that's why I love that show, because they be thinking about
it's causing stuff. Because if you think about it, the only reason I'm able to punch the wall is because I've eaten enough calories to sustain my body to make that movement, right? But let's say I punch the wall 20,000 times,
right.
I might die from exhaustion, right? It's possible because let's say I couldn't stop, and for some reason I did it. I would die from exhaustion, right? So I have to refuel before I can keep on transferring that energy somewhere. And I generally just feel like on like us being able to sustain our life, and because we're exerting energy, we constantly have to refuel.
What if it's not physical energy that we're putting off or what's being harnessed? What if it's like spiritual energy? You know what I'm saying? Because like think about a vibe. Like you get vibes. Like have you ever like gone house? Like do you believe in like, I don't know, you don't have to believe in ghosts, but have you like gone to a house and you walk in and you're just like, the vibe in here is fucking weird?
Yeah, you can get a weird vibe.
What is that? You know what I mean? Right? So like what
a sixth sense.
Exactly. So that, I feel like that opens the door to so many other things. So it's like, what if like we aren't here to produce like a physical energy? I can't explain it deeper than what I'm about to say because I don't know. It's just a thought in my head. But what if it's like a spiritual energy in the fact of like the human, like, have you ever like thought about like the human just like psyche and the way that we're able to just do shit? Like we are able to like, I don't want to talk about especially like just manifestation, but the power of the mind is so fucking crazy, bro.
You can push the limits and boundaries.
Exactly. So maybe it's not necessarily a physical attribute that we're putting out into the universe or being harnessed, but maybe it's like a spiritual
or some type of mental energy.
Yeah, or something. I don't know. Because I feel like that shit's real, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it definitely is real. Because you've heard stories of people saying, I don't like the vibe, leaving and then realizing that
you left for a good reason. Yes, exactly.
Like stuff like that.
You know what I mean?
It actually happens.
Like our vibrations, like you ever hear like, you're a low vibration.
You're
a low vibration motherfucker.
You know what I mean? When that happens, when people talk about that, it's these people that believe in horoscopes and all that.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
These girls that say you're a Scorpio.
I love that shit. Where this like,
me.
Have you ever read a horoscope of like what you're supposed to be or whatever like that?
It's always pleasant.
And then you read it and you're like, this is so subjective. Like, I could read one. I'm born in January. I could read one from November.
Fit you somehow.
Exactly. Like
because I was in this French class and then we read this thing called like it was basically criticism of the modern world and different topics, and one of them was on astrology, and it was talking about how horoscopes give you some damn near like, as you were saying, subjective but open-ended things about yourself.
So you just fit yourself into the
and
category.
they always make it like it could be a negative that you can turn into a positive, like you're stubborn and whatnot. It's not like a negative thing. Like it's like
you're a bad person. It's like you can be stubborn sometimes. Everybody can be stubborn sometimes. You know what I mean?
Then these girls will take this and be like, "Oh yeah, a Virgo."
Get the fuck out of here! And then they start doing tarot cards, and it's like
there's such a thing as like water signs,
fire signs, earth signs.
You're rising.
Yeah. I think, dude,
Have you met a girl that's like that?
Yeah. I played the game.
Yeah,
I played the game. You just go
smiling nod.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, of course. Yeah.
But to be honest, sometimes I like I'm gonna say being a dick. It's just like I like challenging.
Yeah. You're like, oh yeah.
You tell me.
I actually don't feel that way.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
But it also depends. Like some of them, like they welcome a challenge. Others, like I can't believe she doesn't believe in astrology.
It's like, of course you think that. You're this.
Yeah.
They're playing right into the cards
they're
right now.
convinced.
Yeah. I've had a couple girls like do like tarot cards on me and shit. I'm not going to lie though. Again, it's very subjective and that kind of stuff. But there was this one and I was just like, she was just like fucking doing her shit. And I was just like, man, you're hitting shit on the head right now. Like you're like, I wasn't like,
That's like,
you know what I mean?
that's like playing a good round of craps. It's like, oh wow, it's great, and then another one you might try, like it could just be like it aligns, bro. Sometimes BS aligns too.
That's
like,
true. That's true.
You know, and
that's true.
Like for example, you know those people, those mediums.
Yeah.
TV shows, bro.
Yeah.
I watched a bunch of breakdowns of mediums and how they're able to do their stuff. Sometimes, because for example, everyone has lost somebody in their life.
Yeah,
it's like that's a natural fact of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they always have. I sense there's somebody who
was he a man?
and then was he a man?
Was he between 5'8" and 6'2"?
And then and then they're like, I see a J or M, and then you know those are apparently are the
very
most frequent common letters in names and stuff,
right?
And they always get it right. And then like they think about it, then you like say and overshare, and then they pull off of that and be like, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. So it's like, and then the thing that gets me mad is like, then they talk about the person and the person giving them a message to share,
right?
And I'm like, okay, that's now you're going too far.
Now you're going crazy. I mean, but they make a living,
bro.
And sometimes the only reason I'm like whatever is because sometimes it does give the grieving individual like some sort of peace.
It definitely does give them peace, but some people use it for evil. For example, like I have a family member that is sick, and there's this like priest who we ask for like a certain amount of money before he can
to bless them,
do the ceremony.
What?
And I'm just like, bro, and then, like my brother was trying to explain to my family like, do y'all know like what kind of person of God?
Right.
Does God ask for money before helping you?
Right.
You know,
Right.
Can y'all? And then for them, because they're like desperate and they're just willing to do anything.
Right.
They will follow.
So it's kind of just like taking advantage of like someone in a crisis,
bro. And like so we have those like in Africa, and like they're called like these like there's these people that can basically like mediums, but like they can predict the future, give you good fortune.
So
like,
they're basically like fortune tellers.
And and then you give them, like they ask for a certain amount of stuff or things, and you provide it to them for them to be able to do the ceremony.
Right.
And then you'd pay them too, right? So this is like, these men are good. Like con artists have been around since the beginning of time.
Snake oil.
You know, like, bro, and people buy it. It's crazy.
Well, some people always just want a magic fix. They want to be told that they're going to be great. They want to be told they're just selling a dream.
Sometimes it does help, because what if all you needed was to relax, but going to this person helped you relax. So as a result, you were able to accomplish. You know, sometimes it's like, damn, it's self-fulfilling, and they give the credit back to the person who was supposed to. That's true. Yeah, my friend told me one about, because in Senegal they have them too, and I think they call it like the marabout, something like that. And they went to him because they love playing soccer. They were playing a game. They went to him to help them win, and they said, if you want to win, this is what you need to do, right? And so apparently they ended up losing. So they went back and
he's like, you didn't do it right.
But apparently they sent someone there, right? That because they were saying like, yeah, you have to do this, like do this many times and do this, like some ritual, right?
Yeah.
And then they went back to him, and then basically this guy was thinking 2 steps ahead. Apparently, my friend said that he had sent somebody to watch it, so that later he explained to them that the reason why it didn't work is because there was this guy who was wearing this green shirt that didn't do this. You know, like, they're 1 step ahead, bro. They're actually low key smart.
No, it is. Yeah. It's all a rouge,
bro. Scamming has been around since the beginning of time.
Yes, bro.
Like, how can I get that?
Then you start thinking about like, I don't even want to get into it, but like thinking about like the fucking the implication of like religion. It's like, especially like fear mongering and money.
Yeah, because that's
in shit like
that practice is low key like a religion itself.
Yes,
Like,
but religion would say that's demonic. You know what I mean?
well, it depends what religion.
Like Christianity.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is because it's so ingrained, because again, pre-colonization, that's the type of stuff they did, right?
Right.
So like it's
Well, then
still
you're a
part of they
pagan.
mix it.
You're a pagan.
So they mixed it too.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
mixed
yeah.
it too as part of like the religion.
Right.
And it's kind of interesting to think about. But yeah, I always just like didn't really believe in that stuff. But there's certain things that I do believe in. For example, like Africans, like a lot of my like my mom, and she believes in a lot of like sorcery stuff. Like, yeah, people are able to turn into animals. And
Right, right. That's like the whole like Wendigo and like I guess it's probably different. Every culture has their
they
different
have their
way.
own different stuff, right? But like you can like like I believe like you can sell your soul. Like she always reminds me like, hey, yeah, don't like never get money too fast. Like she always says like please, like if anyone ever brings you to a sect, she always call it a sect and says like, hey, we can help you. You know, like next time they're gonna be asking for your parents.
Yeah.
In exchange, you're gonna be asking for different
I
stuff.
feel like the whole like saying of like sell your soul.
Yeah,
the older I
yeah.
get, the more I realize it's literally just going against your morals in a moral sense in the world. Like taking money or fame. Like like these artists that sell their soul, and then all of a sudden they're like doing these weird
crazy.
shit. Yeah, it's like, oh, you sold your soul, not in like a way of like I sold my soul to the devil, but like you took money in exchange for your morals. Now you're a puppet.
Yeah, and that's what
you know what I mean.
Like, see, like, and that's why I'm like low key. As long as I was like, all right, mom, okay, all right, I
that's
guess
just written,
but
like, in reality.
Like, what they're saying is real. It's just translated extremely.
Right.
You know, like there is such a thing, and I don't think that you're physically meeting with the devil and having these conversations, but you're meeting with maybe evil people in this world.
Yes.
And getting
I
you
agree.
onto a Diddy tape, and then now you're
Dude,
stuck.
fucking
you know,
facts.
like that's the type of thing that I
Yes.
believe, and it is true.
That's selling your
it's
soul.
just that like she's doing it more so like the extreme like spirit and whatnot. I'm losing,
But
more
it's
so,
rooted
like,
in
things.
reality.
Yeah, but
You
so
know what I
like
mean?
yeah, so like. Now, looking back at it, I'm like, dang, my mom is right.
Yeah.
But if she was just like speaking a different language, so to speak. Because now I understand, yeah, nothing good comes quick. Because if somebody is offering you $1 million for nothing, best believe they're gonna want something in exchange.
Right,
you know?
right. Or they just own you now.
Nothing is ever
You know
free.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Scary world.
And that's why, like,
scary fucking world.
yeah, that's
man.
why I've been a proponent of delayed gratification.
Yeah, but that's the best way, and it's more satisfying.
Yeah.
And you're ready for it for when it pays off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not just like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Quick money
Yeah.
corrupts.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Facts.
those lottery winners, all of them went broke.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You gotta set yourself up for success.
So like honestly, and then also it's like it's about the journey.
I agree.
It's about the journey.
I agree.
Because like once you get there, then what?
Right.
Because like I think about
That's
it a
me.
lot.
I'll be like this. All right. If you're still watching, please like, subscribe, comment. It does a lot. We're trying to stay consistent with this, but thanks for watching.
Appreciate it.
See you.
Thank you.